Running your own business, being your own boss, there's nothing like it in the world as far as I'm concerned.
I wake up every day saying, you know, this is great.
That gives me a feeling of accomplishment.
I get an opportunity to set my own hours.
And just being able to help people understand what their insurance is about.
You have the opportunity to make as much money as you want to, and you have the opportunity to take care of as many people as you want to.
I love that I have great staff.
The freedom is great. The knowledge that you build something by yourself from the ground up.
It's family-oriented, it's community-oriented, it's about relationships.
Before I was an agent, I had worked in direct marketing for a software firm.
Before I became an office manager here, I used to work as a certified pharmacy technician.
I was working at a nuclear facility.
I was in the car business.
I worked for a local grocery chain.
I decided to become a sales consultant.
I was actually a finishing carpenter.
I was doing mortgages.
Place kicker.
Mailman.
I was a manager.
Social services.
I worked in purchasing.
A legal assistant at a law firm.
It's a couple years of real hard work that if you don't mind challenges and you love challenges, this is the thing to do.
You want to be outgoing, ambitious, aggressive, not afraid to ask, not afraid to say hello, not afraid to go out to events, networking events to meet people.
Basically, it's educating the customers.
We constantly go over our processes, our steps and the road to the sale.
You have to balance out everything. You can't just be 100% sales, because then you're losing some business out the back door if you don't take care of your clients. So you need to offer everyone health insurance, life insurance, annuities, all those good products.
How do you find your clients? Oh my God, that's the easiest question in the world to answer. They're everywhere. You can't walk out your door without seeing a prospect.
American Family has things in place like AIM on Demand, where they'll send the letters out. We invite our clients in to do a review. We send out birthday cards. We send out a quarterly newsletter.
American Family's got a huge eligibility index of things that we can do in commercial lines, and all those people that have businesses have lives, and they need life insurance, and they have personal insurance needs.
Working off of referrals and word of mouth is a huge part of my business. That's a huge part of my prospecting.
I just happened to be working a lot with the Spanish community, and so they brought me a lot of referrals.
With American Family, I mean, it is almost fail-proof if you get involved in what's going on. I mean, they give you everything in the world from a marketing standpoint, from a billing standpoint, customer service.
They have all kind of online job trainings to do. Also, they do set up a lot of trainings down in some corporate offices or in even some district manager offices, so that really you're not left behind. American Family gives you that opportunity to make sure that you're not burdened financially before you get out on your own and start really building your book of business.
You can find everything you need to know about processing an app to reference manuals.
The up-to-date stuff and any kind of rule changes, law changes. The technical support helps a lot when the computers are down.
You can call them 7 o'clock and they're there.
I'm not real computer savvy, so the help desk really helps me.
There's dedicated phone lines if we have to call into our billing department. Customer billing services. They're there for us. If we have to leave a message, they call us back right away.
It's just a great resource, something that I never really had before.
The underwriters have been super to work with.
They send you to any types of classes that you need to enhance your agency.
The CAT team's right there to help out.
I think it's excellent support with the new system that they have right now.
You keep up your production and have good production, and you're guaranteed at least 3 trips a year.
Last year we went to Bahamas. That was an awesome trip. We're really looking forward to qualifying for Puerto Rico as well.
It's all there for us. It's very complete.
I basically want one thing of a district manager. I just want somebody that's got my back.
He knows what it's like to be an agent. He knows what it's like to go through the premiums and the customer complaints.
My district manager's been right there with me since day one. Been in my office, he's been on calls with me, he's been great.
Jeff helped out with a lot of filling out the applications, answering questions about coverages that I wasn't familiar with. He kind of let me do what I wanted to do with my agency, but yeah, if I had any questions or if he had any concerns about how I was doing something, he was there to let me know.
The relationship is always there, you know, you can count on them.
I think our district manager really has our best interests at heart.
That's the number one thing you got to do is make sure you have the right staff. If you don't, you're going to flounder.
It's open door policy with Doug, so anytime, anything, family, work, whatever it is, you can always come in here.
I feel like it's like a family here. When I do better, or our agency does better, I like to share the wealth with all our staff.
I like being here. I like to help people. I like work with my friend rather than a boss.
Having the right agency staff is fundamental to my business because they're my business partners.
Just being able to build something from the ground up in my eyes is an opportunity to be a successful businessman.
They're willing to strive with me to bring in more business, then that's the ultimate staff person right there.
Some staff go on to be agents down the road.
I pretty much don't let the client leave until actually they're happy with the answers that I will give them.
This group of people that I have here, we're the best of friends. We really are. I like the one-on-one contact and getting to know them over time.
I work in a great environment. I love it. It's been the best environment I've ever worked in.
You can never stop being in the hunt for another staff person if you have a growing, vibrant agency and you plan on keep growing.
I mean, he is on fire 24/7. It gets me pumped up. I think it gets everybody else pumped up, keeps everybody going.
So it's up to me whether I succeed or I fail. And it just gives you that incentive to work extra hard for your agency.
I realized that it was an exceptional opportunity and a chance for me to maybe do some things that I wanted to do instead of doing things I had to do.
It's just an awesome feeling at the end of the day, knowing you've done something to help someone.
I've had folks standing in my office with soot on their face that have just come from their home and their house just burnt down. I mean, and to be able to get those folks into a place to live, you know, to know that everything's taken care of, and just because they paid this premium and we've done a good job servicing it, I mean, there's no greater reward than that.
You've created a good relationship with your policyholders. You've created a good working environment for your staff, and you've created a nice income for you and your family.
I just had to jump in the water. That's the best way to learn how to swim. You got to get out there and get in it.
And I personally have just never seen greener grass on any other fence line. The sky's the limit. The harder you work, the more you make. I mean, what better job could you want?